This is a 1990 Foxbody Mustang GT, and it's kind of like a mullet. Business up front, party in the back, and completely misunderstood until it goes roaring past you sideways. This one has only done 16,000 miles from new, and not because it's a pampered garage queen. Oh no, it was laid up in a West Midlands barn for 30 years with this, a Corvette C4 1990, and you'll notice the two registration marks match VFK. It's a Z51 6-speed manual 90 car. It's a really, really nice Corvette. But they were both laid up for 30 years, and we've saved both cars, we've rescued them, and in parallel we're restoring for the channel the Corvette and the Mustang. Two heroes, two American automotive and cultural icons. It's very sad, but the good news is we're rescuing both of the cars and we're filming the whole process for you guys to enjoy. So if you want to see more on these cars, don't forget to click subscribe, click the bell icon, and YouTube will alert you when we launch a new video. Oh, and if you want a free Autofunk sticker pack, click the link below to buy it as a coffee, or you can leave a super thanks on YouTube, and that really helps keep the channel going. In the last episode, we gave the Mustang its first clean in decades. We connected a battery to test to see what actually still worked. Sadly, the chrome dildo map light doesn't. And finally, we checked that the engine wasn't seized, and we actually managed to get it to crank from the key. So that was a real result. In today's video, we're going to do our absolute best to try and get this boxy old pony back up and running. We've got a bunch of tools. We've got a load of jerry cans full of fuel, and we've got a whole load of hope and optimism. So let's get the car in the air and get that fuel tank dropped. We're going to first of all change the fuel pump, change the fuel sender, but before we do that, let me give you an update on the C4. The Lotus, the Esprit GT3, that's sold and gone. I'm really sad to see that car go actually, but I had a lot of money tied up in that car, and there wasn't really much stuff that we could film on it because, rather unbelievably for a Lotus, it actually worked and it was just a good daily driver. So that car's gone. There's a space on the driveway. The C4, so you know in the last episode we changed the alternator and we still had an issue with the running, and it broke down a couple of times on me, which is a pain. So in the last episode we changed the ECM, and I'm pleased to report that that seems to have cured the fault. It seems like we've got no more issues with this. I reckon I've done 100 miles in it this week. I've taken it to car shows. I took it out on a journey with the ZR1, which you might have seen on the community post that we did with the two side by side. But yeah, fingers crossed, it all seems all good. So we need to finish the car, and to do that we've got to get the wheels refurbished and have a full paint correction on the bodywork, get some more miles under its belt. We may have it ice blasted. We need to do essentially a deep clean on it, and we're pretty much ready to call this car done, we think. ZR1, I know that we made a controversial statement in the last video and we announced that we're going to sell the ZR1. We got a lot of comments with people saying, why are you selling the ZR1? You built the channel on it, and we did build the channel on it, and it's not been an easy decision to make.
The channel is all about getting stuff running and taking a car that doesn't run and getting it running. It's not about full restorations as such. We want to get stuff running, get stuff moving down the road, and saving as many old cars as we can. In order to do that, we need to move things on to get space and money to buy more cars that we can improve, and that's really the crux of it. We want to just essentially find cars that don't run, make them run, get the brakes to work. We're not about full restorations, essentially.
We try and get them as good as we can do, but yeah, also it costs a lot of money. So what you guys don't see is we spend an absolute fortune on parts. Like the ZR1, we're not going to make money on that car. We'll actually lose quite a few £1,000s probably, and we'll talk about it in a future video, exactly how the numbers work for it. So we don't think we're going to sell the ZR1 immediately. There's a few little bits that we need to finish off on it first. If you are interested, give us a shout. You'll see it for sale soon. At the moment we're prepping it for sale. There's a new full video on the ZR1 coming soon, so you'll see exactly where we're at with it. But anyway, right now, should we go and crack on with the Mustang?
Try and get that to run.
Yeah. So the first step, we need to get the fuel out of the fuel tank. We've got no idea how much fuel is in there at the moment. So I've got an extraction pump, 2 old containers for the old fuel, and just out of shot we've got some fresh fuel, but we're not going to put that in until we've dropped the tank. So let's crack on and let's see how much fuel we can pull out of this. I think we'll probably need to put the funnel in the neck so that we can feed those down. Hopefully it's not got an anti-siphon thing on it.
I watched a Legit Streetcars video. He attempted to siphon out as the fuel out of a Foxbody Mustang.
Just like we're doing.
Yeah, exactly the same. And said couldn't get any out of it. And then it was absolutely full of fuel. So there may be some sort of anti-siphon thing in it, I don't know. Or maybe it's difficult to get to it, or I don't know, the way the baffles are or something.
Well, there's nothing coming out of that.
It doesn't sound like there's much.
Doesn't sound like there's much in it.
It sounds quite hollow.
I think what we could do is just jack the car up, put a nice chock underneath the fuel tank, disconnect it and lower it down and see how heavy it feels on the jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we can siphon it out once it's out.
It sounds really hollow, but it could be full of, I don't know, who knows.
Well, let's leave these for the time being.
Might be, maybe it is empty. Right.
The filler neck on these stays in place, and basically it's in like a rubber boss that sits on the tank. So it should just be a case of unbolting the tank and lowering it down, disconnecting the electrical plugs. It should come out of the way. But yeah, I'll get the jack, get it jacked up, and crack on with dropping the tank, which probably won't be a fun job.
The wheels even, I think, oh they are.
Yeah, quite far.
How much travel has this thing got? Not very tall. Oh yeah, I've been wasting the effort here.
Oh well, you've overshot a little bit, haven't you? Never mind.
Not very tall, are they?
That'll be enough for us to, I think, have room to get under there though. Okay.
So down.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay, right, let's have a look underneath. Quite a bit of surface rust on the consumables.
Yeah, I saw the exhaust is slightly rusty. It's got a plastic liner on this tank, hasn't it?
Yeah, the car itself seems alright.
That sounds really empty to me.
Okay, so we've got a couple of bolts under here to undo, and then we should be able to drop the tank down. It's probably one of those things that's easier said than done, but I'm going to try and see what we've got. I don't know if the tank will be rusty or what, but we'll find out in a minute.
The jack's holding it up there.
Oh, so the jack's underneath the
tank now, yeah.
That's those 2 bolts undone. So that should be enough to drop the tank. We've got to drop it carefully to make sure that it doesn't spill fuel or break anything. It looks like it feels light, feels very light in fact.
Yeah, my suspicions, I think, were...
So we might be in luck here, it might be empty. There's a connector here that we need to undo. I'm used to GM, I don't really know how these Ford connectors work. But yeah, that's okay, so that's that. Trust me, I can see what I'm doing.
I trust you. I know.
You trusting me?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little 10mm bracket that I need to just remove off here. Have you got a 10mm? I could do with some WD, but I'm risking it without. I think if you take it steady.
You're more dogging it.
Yeah, I think if you take it steady, you're all right. Worst case scenario, we'll just cut the bracket off. But that's coming undone.
As I say, it's turning.
It's turning quite nicely for something that's been underneath the car.
Once I've got that pipe out of the way, I'll be happy. Shall I drop it down a bit more?
Yeah. They're not straining on the lines, I don't think. The lines are not the issue, I don't. There
you go.
That's it.
Right, there we go, we're down. the tank's almost out. It doesn't look like it's in great condition.
Oh, I don't know.
But I'm not too fussed about that for now. Let's get it out and see what it really looks like.
You'd think the top would be worse than the bottom.
You'd think so, but when we take this cover plate off, we'll have a good look at it. So we just got to get these lines off now, and then the tank should come straight out.
Yeah, it's this. You take that off and then they just pull off.
That fuel
Smells perfect.
absolutely smells delicious.
There we go.
Take it out of its container. Okay. Before we do anything,
Have a look at the underside.
well no, because it will tip fuel out, won't it? I was going to say, just if we open one of these, get the funnel, and we'll just get the remainder of the fuel out of it. Holy moles, this stinks. Absolutely stinks. But I sense that not much of this is very combustible, which makes me happy, because it means that we're not going to, hopefully, cause any fires. That would be bad.
Now really, it's good and bad news there's no fuel in it.
Why?
The good news is there's no fuel in it.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do too much removal.
Yeah.
The bad news is that means there'll have been lots of air in it. They may have
Ready?
contaminated with the old rust. Okay. There's absolutely hardly anything in it.
Well, the underneath of it looks like new.
Yeah, the tops are usually worse than the
The
bottoms.
seam's a bit rotten. I'm not that mad on this fuel tank, I'll be honest. I think I'd be happier if it was replaced. But for now, it's going to be all right.
It's not bad, that isn't. It really isn't bad, that.
I'll take your word for it.
The fuel looks really bad.
Does it?
Really, really.
It's a shame that it's a shame that we can't get it on camera, isn't it?
What might be a good idea is to get some fresh fuel, put it in and
slosh it round.
swill it out.
The other thing that we'll do is we'll change the fuel filter, which is just above where the tank sits. So we'll probably do that off camera, but we'll show you that sort of going in ish. But yeah, essentially that's the sender. That tells the car how much fuel's in it, and that is the pump. That's the first. So this is the sender. Let's have a look at it. See what we're up against with this thing. I've got a feeling it's going to be completely trashed. Yeah, that ain't going to be sending anything anytime soon, is it? It's not like the Corvette one, which was mint because it was full of fuel. Hopefully the new sender comes with an O-ring, because that doesn't look very good. Shall we have a look at the fuel pump?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Let's have a look.
Looking good, bro.
That's absolutely perfect.
The fuel filter's in for a difficult job, isn't it? I think we're going to have to get a new tank.
Oh yeah, that's
Here's the pump.
It's good enough for now, isn't it?
This pump ain't going to be pumping anytime soon by the looks of it.
How is it so bad? That bit's quite shiny though. That bit, I see.
Yeah, when John couldn't start the car last time he went to start it 20 years ago,
Yeah, it might be why.
I think that...
How's that so bad with 16,000? SOC came out though. That's pretty good.
That is not very good, is it?
What were they putting in it? Soil or something?
How are we going to rinse this out? That's what I want to know. I'm going to try and film this for you on my phone now. It's basically full of surface rust. The tank, I would say, needs to be replaced. But for now, yeah, because it's not a big job to fit in the new sender and drop everything and whatnot, I think we just, to at least try and get it started, we're just going to refit the tank. Because otherwise it's going to hold the project up, isn't it? And I'll get a tank on order.
We can wash it out a bit with some fuel. Make it better.
Yeah.
For now.
Do you want to grab some fuel then and we'll do that? This is literally tipping money down the drain.
Well,
But it needs must. Alright, so shall we give that a bit of a slosh about?
yes.
Was it baffled?
No, probably a little bit. But it is getting some of the sediment out.
While Chris is messing around with this, I'm going to fit the fuel filter. Fuel filter's just up there above the diff, so a couple of bolts and should be able to get that out and get it changed, and that'll be another job ticked off the list. What does it come with? Does it come with anything? Always wicks.
Always a wicks.
Let's get this in.
So Balancer wanted to shimmy it around without getting it all over his yard. The inside of the fuel tank looks like it's not amazing. That's the state of the old sender. Pretty corroded. And there's a brand new one. Used to be lock and loaded. That one's even sticking. So yeah, definitely not going to work.
That's the old fuel filter. That's looks original to me. The new one's in. It was a bit of a faff, but got it in there, and that's all buttoned back up. How are you getting on with the tank?
It seems a bit cleaner. I'll be honest, it's not great, but thankfully we've got a fuel filter and it's going to need it.
Good. There you go.
Just need a little tickle with a hammer.
Needed a little bit of a tickle with the persuader.
That's a new one. Got a new one.
All right, cool. Chris has got a new ring, haven't you, Chris?
New ring.
A brand new ring. Getting there now, aren't we? I feel like we're a bit closer, don't you?
Where's the fuel pump? In the back of here.
That's the sender in.
That's the one.
So we've just got to put the pump in and then button it all back up. What are we doing with that sock?
Oh, hang on a sec.
Is the sock in the box?
There'll be a sock in the box.
Chris thinks there's a sock in the box and a gasket. A sock and a gasket, please.
I hope so. Oh, there isn't. Oh, there is a sock. I was thinking.
Is there a gasket?
Yes and yes.
Yes, good. All right.
Sock in a box. Sock goes away.
That's the sock on.
Bit of a difference between the old and new.
Got new fuel line clips as well.
This poor fuel pump's not going to have a great time.
This fuel pump's going to be under some serious duress. It'll be wishing it didn't get out of bed today. Hang on, which way round does that go? Does that go on there?
By the time it's done, it's got to do its little dance, hasn't it?
Just got to put its nappy in there. There you go, that's in.
Perfect.
That's it. Connector back on. The marriage can now occur, can't it?
I think so. Tank's all back connected, so we've now got a float that works. Hopefully.
We don't know what
Well, we
works.
don't know. Hopefully. I mean, the old one definitely didn't work. We've got a new fuel filter. As much of the sediment as possible has been washed out, and all the fuel lines are back on, nice and safely connected, and the straps are in, the tank's in, etc. Wasn't that bad. I'd say the Corvette's easy, just open it, you've got 4 screws and it comes out. You've got but you haven't got to remove the tank. So I think we put the remaining fuel in and maybe go for a see if it works.
Sounds good. So the underneath of the car is not like horrendously rotten or anything like that. However, we do think it urgently needs ice blasting.
It essentially looks like it's never had any treatment on it ever, but it's only done 16,000 miles, so it's not bad. It's not gone bad.
So it wants a good clean underneath and some nice Dinatrol or something.
And that will make it. We got the only the doohickey.
What's the doohickey?
The hose extender.
Oh yeah.
If I can get it to screw on, I'm not sure if this is the same one from this bottle, isn't it?
Right, we've almost finished filling. Chris was panicking because he found a little chip.
There is a little chip.
What, that? No, it'll come out. That's nothing to worry about, dude. So what do we think then?
I think what we should do is crack the fuel line off the top. I was thinking to purge it, so there's any rubbish in there. So crack that, in one of these
Yep.
until it runs clear.
Yep. And then try and start it.
And plug it in and try and start it.
Good plan, dude. It's a good job that we've got someone that knows what he's doing here, because I'd be screwed without Chris.
I don't know what I'm doing.
While Chris is just finishing off filling the fuel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a line, going to take the fuel line off before it goes into the injector rail, so that we can purge any old fuel that's in the line before we attempt to start. I'm going to use this little Amazon special fuel line quick disconnect tool. So that's the return pipe from the injector rail. This is the feed from the tank. So hopefully, if I use the right attachment, which I think might be that one, should be able to separate the line. And obviously we've not checked for spark or anything, so the aim of the game initially is just to see if we can get fresh fuel delivered to the rail. I can't get that off.
Why does it say 5.0 ho on it?
5.0 ho.
You ho.
High output, baby.
Is that what it is?
I think so, yeah.
It's in my face.
Right, we're too stupid to get the fuel line off here. We're going to use the Schrader valve to purge the old fuel out of here.
Yeah.
That's all we can do. What we're going to do is we'll just take the king lead off the Dizzy. Oh God, they need cleaning. We have got a new set of leads, by the way. But yeah, we'll have to maybe just have a look at this before we start trying to start it. First step's going to be to just purge the old fuel out of the line. But with the king lead off, that means that there's not going to be any spark, guaranteed. Put a little rag down there to avoid spillages, minimise the spillages. I think these are the OG leads. They've still got the...
They will be, won't they?
They've still got the date stamp on there, 1990.
Yeah, must 100% will be.
Wow. All right, so battery's connected. Chris is going to just... Are you going to... Cheers for that, mate. Are you going to prime... You're just going to prime it with the key, yeah? Yeah, so Chris is just going to turn the key. He's not going to crank it. Right. Yep, I've got fuel in the line.
What does it look like?
Yellow.
Let's try again then.
Still yellow. It's going a bit clearer. Clear, that's looking a bit better now. Oh, oh. Go on, do it again. Oh God, that's horrible. Keep going. Keep going. That's very brown. Go on. Ah, that's nice and fresh now. That's it, so the line is purged. So we're almost at the moment of truth. Looking at the state of that pin there on the Dizzy cap, I don't think the spark is going to be particularly efficient. But shall we try it, Chris? Shall we try the first start?
We'll try it.
Let me put the king lead back on. I'm just going to give these a wiggle to try and sort of improve the connections a little bit. We've established that we've got fuel. We've got plenty of juice, but we don't know if we've got spark. Just hit it, dude. See if it goes.
I'm going to say that's a negative.
Yep, I'd say that's a negative.
Not even attempting it.
No, go again. No.
Let's take the king pin off, as you call it.
Yeah, the king lead.
See if that's got spark.
Yeah.
Manifold or something.
But that, I mean, the state of that king lead,
It's probably not going to work.
that looks terrible.
It'd be nice for it to run before servicing it, really.
Yeah. Okay, so if we got sparkles then. Yep, we've got spark.
Well, we've got a good coil then.
Yep, we've got a good coil. I think what we should do is flip the cap off the Dizzy, have a look at the state of the rotor arm. Should we do that?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Okay.
Swap all that.
Yep.
What does he need to be able to get his bloody key out? How do you get that key out?
The leads, to be fair, don't look that bad.
I'm just going to shut the door and it'll shut up.
There's nothing wrong with that distributor, by the looks of it.
It looks
Like new, pretty much. I mean,
doesn't look bad, does it?
No.
And the arm again hasn't got really any sooting on it at all.
No, the arm's all right. So much for high output, hey?
Should we try one of the leads with a plug?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Then we can see if the dizzy works.
So I'll take the plug off there. Put that back on there. Cool, right, go again, yeah?
So if we've got action there.
A bit of a weak spark issue there. That's not a great spark.
Was it not?
Obviously the coil's like blasting loads of power in, but I think once it goes through the shall we change the dizzy cap and leads?
Yes, that's a good. And maybe the plugs actually look pretty good, you know.
Well, we've got them.
We'll change them.
Should we just throw them in?
Yeah, let's do it.
Off camera, we're going to change the dizzy cap, the leads, the plugs. I'm also going to change the air filter and the drive belt, the auxiliary belt, because they've all got to be done anyway, so we may as well do that now. Let's have a look at the state of the air filter.
It's going to be absolutely perfect. Look at that, nothing wrong with that. Just needs blowing out.
That's definitely the genuine Ford one, but we'll change it anyway. Because why not?
It's almost got like a cold air filter, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon it was running fairly rich.
Bit rich, eh?
Yeah. They're not terrible, but they are a bit black. They're not covered in oil, which is a good sign. Actually, a slightly concerning sign is they're not covered in fuel. To be honest.
That's true.
Should they be covered in fuel? We've just tried to start, so I don't think we're getting any fuel actually. It's probably why it's not started.
Well, that'll be injectors, won't it?
Yeah. Maybe it's the relay with all of them. None of them have got any fuel on them. They're not wet at all.
I think the
So-
injector's clogged.
And now I think fuel pump relay is where I'd look first.
Well, the fuel pump we know is working because I was getting fresh fuel
Oh,
squirting
getting
out
up
of there.
there.
Yeah.
So maybe it's the injectors, you're right, yeah. Oh yeah, of course, you're getting fuel up there.
So maybe we might need to throw a set of injectors in it.
Maybe. What's that going to be, about $30 or something?
It won't be very expensive, will it? It doesn't look like a particularly fun job because the plenum's got to come off.
Oh, perfect.
And these are the plugs that we're putting in, by the way. NGK V-Powers. Seem like an alright choice. Pre-gapped.
NGK are, I think, the best plugs.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Is that because they're Japanese?
They just seem to work. Like, I put some Champions in the Spitfire.
Yeah.
After servicing it, I think I'm doing the right thing. And then it didn't start. Put the NGKs back in, absolutely perfect.
New rotor, new dizzy cap. What we have got to do is work out where the plug leads go. So just got to put the new plug leads on and find, why won't that go on there? So we've just got to put the new plug leads on and find out what order they go on. And then we can attempt another start, but like Chris pointed out earlier, we're thinking that there's no fuel delivery, which could be an injector fault or engine management system issue. God, that's really difficult to get on there. Why is that such a shit fit?
Because China.
What does it look like versus the original?
Exactly the same, pretty much. I can't get that on there. That's a really shit design. That doesn't fit. So the old one's going to have to go on, but we'll use the new rotor. But what I will do is I'll just clean up these connection points here.
Doesn't give you a lot of hope for the rotor either, does it?
Not really. I mean, it's only done 16,000 miles, so the wear on these is limited. I'd prefer to put the new one on.
8.
Never mind. Right, so that can go back on like
7, 6.
like that. Nicely. I have a feeling that this won't start even after we've done this.
It is recording.
Right, we're losing the light a little bit. We couldn't fit the new Dizzy cap because it doesn't fit, so thanks for that, Rock Auto. We fitted the new rotor arm, we fitted all the new leads, and we fitted a new set of spark plugs. I'll wang the airbox back on now, just quickly so it's in position, and then, we'll chuck the new air filter in. This was the old air filter, which is in pretty decent condition, but we'll put the new one in anyway. And go for a start, shall we? But we're starting to think that it's injector power or something like that. We know that the fuel pump works because we've tried purging fuel through and that seemed okay.
Spark plugs are bone dry.
Spark plugs are bone dry. I'll bang the old air filter in there. If we can't get it started in this episode, we'd really appreciate your help, guys. Foxbody fans, let us know what we need to be looking at, because we're not experts and you could save us a load of time by pointing us in the right direction. MAF needs to go on now.
I'll just plug this in and start it.
Right, airbox assembly's back on. I think we're all good. So I think we can attempt to start now, can't we?
I think attempt's the word.
Attempt is the word.
I don't think it's going to do anything.
No, probably not. But you never know, stranger things have happened.
There's a whole series.
Have you got the keys?
I think, have you got them?
They're in the boot. I'll go and grab them. Cross your fingers for us, guys.
Maybe not.
Chris, just wait a sec. If it doesn't start, I'll push on the Schrader valve and see if we've got fresh fuel going to the rail.
Cool.
Okay? Go. No. Let's just see if it's fuel's coming out of here. Let's just check that. Loads of fuel there, look.
Yeah.
So we've got no problem with fuel delivery. Definitely not.
Is it worth seeing there's any fuse?
Fuse for the
injectors?
Injectors, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, we can do that. Chris is just trying to have a quick Google under the candle power of the hood bulb to see if we can find fuse information on the injectors.
It says it's powered as
footwell.
There might be, that'll be for all the interior stuff.
What's underneath that black plastic thing?
The coil, basically.
Just the coil?
I couldn't see a lot else going on, but
no, there's nothing under there, is there?
I don't think there's anything.
We've got black hands, grazes and bruises, and unfortunately we're not ending on a high on this at the end of this episode. But it's dark, it's late, we've got loads of stuff to pack away, and we just don't know about Foxbodies. So if you understand about these engines, let us know in the comments what we should be trying. We think that the injectors are not firing, but we can't seem to find the power feed to the injectors or how they're controlled. Don't even know where the ECU is. But yeah, we think that spark and fuel is okay apart from the injector side of it. So let us know if you've got a shop manual or you know we can download one or things for us to try. And I hope you enjoyed it. I know we're not ending on a high like we did when we cleaned it in last week's episode, but we hope that you stick around, press subscribe, like, leave a comment, get involved, and we'll see you in next week's video. Thanks for watching.